Well, hello there, friends. You know I always say, all this recipe, it's not a Wednesday night, the kids are hungry. Well, today it is. Very simple wrap. We're gonna do it with flank steak. We're gonna make our own aioli and saute some pepper and some onion. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna show you how we do it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell. Stay tuned, friends. I'm gonna share with you how I make my fabulous wrap. Okay, friends, well, the first thing I want to do is I want to marinate the flank steak a little bit to give it a little more flavor and maybe it will tenderize it a little bit, but it's not going to tenderize as much. Hopefully, we'll get some little flavor in there. Eh? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little marinade right here, friends. I got some garlic olive oil. I'm going to put about a half a cup of it. As you can see, I don't have the measuring cups out there. Maybe there you go, a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And if you want to measure, it would be about a quarter cup. But don't go out there measure. Let's have fun. It's only cooking, friends. About a quarter cup of a good vinegar. I'm using a white balsamic vinegar. That's important. And we're going to put a little bit of salt by putting a little soy sauce. And again, same idea. I do the same thing with a skirt steak. I think it's fabulous. About a quarter cup of the soy sauce. Then we're going to put some rosemary, and all I do is just squeeze them a little bit. The leaves of rosemary and thyme. Thyme and rosemary, and squeeze them a little bit. And the minute you do that, you can smell the essence of it on your hand. It's fabulous, eh? And then what we'll do, friends, I'm going to pour it right there. Let me just take this out of the way. I'm going to put it right in there. And then what I do is I'm going to take some garlic cloves. Boy, look how big those things are. And I'm going to smash them. I'm going to smash them so they release a little more of some of the essence right here. It's nice if you can put away your knife is flat like this. If you do it this way, you're not going to be able to smack them really good. So you go like this, you see. And then you smack them, that's all, just like this. See, look, it's easy, right? Your knife's got to be flat, that's all, when you do that, see? Flat knife, and then you just do this like this. Put it in there, all right, friends? Not supposed to use the knife as a scraper, but I'm not really scraping. I'm just picking up. And then what we're going to do, we're going to mix all this up, friends, you see? Going to mix it all up. And then we're going to put the flank steak in there. Now, if you look at that flank steak here, friends, you can see it's pretty big. And it's about 1.5 pounds. So when I cut it later on, this is the grain. We're going to cut it against the grain, and we're going to cut it very, very thin. And this is quite big to do this with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it in half first. Then it'll make it easier for me to cut it in slices like this against the grain because it's not so big, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to put it in here like this, and then we're going to marinate it, and we're going to put it in the fridge. If you have 3-4 hours, great. If you don't have 3-4 hours, then, but you know, you kind of know really in the morning you're going to do this. It's not like all of a sudden you just got some skirt steak who just appeared in your refrigerator. So you gotta know you're doing it in advance. Kind of plan doing that. It's really worth it, friends. And then we're gonna cook it later on, and then we're gonna put it in this wrap that we're gonna make. All right, friends? Really simple. Gonna put it in the fridge like that. I'm gonna probably put some plastic wrap on it, and maybe every hour, if I have a time, if I think about it, I go in the fridge and flip it like that, like I just did right now. All right? So I'll see you when this is nice and beautiful, friends, okay? We're back in a few hours after the steak has had an opportunity to absorb some of that wonderful flavor I got right there. All right? See you in a minute, friends. Okay, friends, well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare all the vegetables and the aioli, and then we can relax a little bit, all right? So the onion are so thin. Look. I cut them super, super thin, okay? Super, super, super thin. and they're going to be perfectly fine. We're going to saute them, give them a little heads up, a little head start, heads up. Sometimes I wonder. A little salt. The salt always helps you draw a little bit of the water in there. Might as well put a little pepper in there since we're here. Since we're here. Yeah, we're not somewhere else. We're right here. And I tell you, friends, sometimes I wonder. Since I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. All right, look. The peppers are here. I cut a bunch of pepper, all different colors in there. Not that there is much different flavors in them. Sometimes you don't know if you're blind, if you wonder if you could test the difference between all of them right there. Then we're going to put a bit of the poblano pepper. I cut them not very thin. Very thin. They're not spicy. They give you a little that kind of flavor, nice flavor. If you get them, if you don't have them, don't worry about it. Just put whatever pepper you can do, okay? We're going to give them a little head start, and then we're going to put the peppers, and we're going to cook them in there. Nothing fancy. We're going to make an aioli. Aioli, very simple. You can start your own mayonnaise, or you can make it really quick, and just a couple of egg yolks. All right, couple of egg yolks. About a tablespoon and a half of Dijon mustard. Friends, it has to be Dijon mustard. All right? We're going to put about 2.5, 3 cloves of garlic. Depends the size of it. Sometimes the garlic are like this, sometimes they're like this. Right? And we're going to put a little oil and we're going to create an emulsion. And then also, friends, I'm going to do something special. You can put a little hot sauce in there, salt and pepper. But I am going to put, how am I doing here? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I was thinking of doing this for a living. You know, I've been doing this for 54 years, friends. I know, I look good for my age. Thank you. You guys are very kind. He's laughing over there, him. Yeah, I know, he's laughing. You see, you don't get any of this food if you laugh at me. Oh, look, I'm going to put a little bit of harissa. Harissa. I don't know if you've ever had harissa. I use it all the time, my friends. It's a fantastic sauce. It's wonderful. It's a Moroccan hot sauce. Got a lot of flavor, friends. A lot of flavor. And it's hot. Oh, so be careful. Don't use too much. Oh, this is a lot right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the onion doing good. Let's put a little bit of pepper in there. You can put a little bit more, a little bit less. It's up to you, my friends, how much you put in. I'm dropping everything. And then we're going to put a little bit of the poblano in there, too. Right? And I put the rest later, because I'm only going to do one steak. I'll do the other one later. You see, look. I want to cook them up until they're nice, beautiful, tender. Oh, I didn't tell you this, friends. But this, everything, very thin. You see, look. Everything I cut, friends, I cut it very, very thin. I don't know if Jack can catch this, but I cut it very thin, okay? It's very important so they don't require too much cooking. And you keep checking it so you don't burn anything, all right? Very simple, right? Okay, now we're going to make the aioli, friends. If we make the aioli, we're going to need an emulsion blender. And then we're going to put the oil. Very simple, right? Look at this. A child could do this. A child could do it, friends. A child that had good hands. How simple is that? See? How much oil was that? I'll tell you later. Very simple, friends. You see, look. Look how beautiful that is. So it's a spicy mayonnaise. That's all it is. See? Very simple, right? I'll tell you in a minute how much oil that is. Hey, check the onion. Mamma mia. Up, you, come back over there. Have you ever talking to your ingredients? I do it all the time. So all we need now, friends, is a little bit of acid. And I'm going to put a little bit. See how beautiful that is? Now, I don't want it to be too liquid. I want to put a touch of acid in there. You stay. I'm going to put a little bit of, where's my white balsamic vinegar? Or, I don't have it. Somebody took my white balsamic vinegar. That's okay, because you know what? I'm going to put that beautiful sherry vinegar. I had it here somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. Lock the door. Somebody took my balsamic vinegar. Here you go. I'm going to put a bit of sherry vinegar here. Oh, that's it, just a little bit. I want a little bit of acidity to balance the fat, that's all. There you go, my friend. That's all there is to it. We have a beautiful aioli. All right? The vegetables are done. This is not recommended to leave the mixer in a bowl, especially when you're busy doing other things. My friends, I'm going to relax all this, continue cooking it for a second. I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to set up right there. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the meat. All right? So give me 2 minutes. Let those guys cool for a second. Put them in a bowl. And then I'm going to do the meat. All right? Be back in a second, friends. Okay, friends. The ultimate place to cook a flank steak is on the grill because of its size and because it tastes good on the grill. But you know, we don't have a grill in our studio. Not yet. We're working on it. We'll have one. So what I'm doing, I'm going to do them in a fry pan in the oven. So for those of you that don't have a grill, go to the grill. Fabulous. For those of you that don't have a grill, stick around. We're going to do them in the oven. They're going to be delicious. So I'm just going to do one of them right now because that's all I really need right now. I'm going to make a couple of wraps. And that's all I'm going to need. So I don't need to do two of them, but the same principle. I get my pan at 365 degrees, and I'm just going to go in and put it right on there. So it's going to splatter everywhere. So I put a little black pepper in here. So you know what I do? I do one of those. I do one of those so then it doesn't mess up my whole stove. On a grill, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But here I do. So all I have to do right now is this guy right there. I can leave it in there overnight. I can do it tomorrow, or I can do it and leave it. We're going to put it in the oven. We're going to cook. And now, why am I putting it in the oven? Because if you look at it, friends, look how thick that is. You know, this is like 3/4 of an inch thick. This is way too thick to do in a pan. You do it in the pan, you'll end up burning the outside before you cook the inside. So that's why I like to put it in the oven. Anything I cook, friends, chicken, meat, fish, I don't care what it is. If it's thicker than 3/4 of an inch or 3/4 of an inch, sear it in the pan, get a beautiful golden brown, and then pop it in the oven. Okay? It smells amazing. It really smells amazing. So all we're going to do now is we're going to get it a beautiful color, and you see no mess on the stove. It's one of those. It's fantastic. And then I'm going to flip it on the other side. I'm just going to pop it in the oven for about, I say 4 minutes. I got the oven at 450. I like it thick, fast, quick. 450, 400 is perfectly fine. Fahrenheit, for those of you that are watching it, what it's saying. So look, friends. We'll take it. See, look how beautiful that is. You see? Gorgeous caramelization. Maillard reaction. Look at Maillard reaction to perfection. We're going to go in the oven, my friend. Now, you'll get this on the grill as well. But you see, people said, oh, it's terrible on the pan. It's not that bad, friend, in the pan, I promise you. We're going to put this over there. I'm going to let them cook for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe at the most. Depends how you like it cooked. Then I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to put them right here, and I'm going to rest them for a few minutes. So I'll be back after I take them out of the oven and let them rest for about 6 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to bleed them all here. If I don't let them rest, I'm going to lose all of the juices. So I'm going to rest. I'll see you in a few minutes, my friends. Okay, friends, I'm all ready to go now. My vegetables are still beautiful, nice and hot. My aioli is right there. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it on. And I got a big tortilla chips. And we're going to put it on there. We're going to put the aioli right on there, friends. And I like to rub it all over except I don't put too much on the side. I still stay fairly in the middle, and I don't really put too much in the end right there on the left, you'll see, because this is going to be I'm going to close that. That's going to be the end of it. So how much you put into this is really up to you, my friends. There's no right or wrong in anything, really. That's just the way I make it. I hope you like it, okay? And then what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit, we're going to put the vegetables at the end. We're going to put a bit of cheese in there. It doesn't matter, really. Cheese first, cheese second, cheese third. It doesn't matter, however you want to do it. I am using a beautiful cheddar. You can use a Gruyere. You can use whatever you want. This is a sharp cheddar right there. And we're going to put the warm vegetables on it. And I like to just put it all over the place. Now you'll see you'll need a lot of vegetables. We don't want to make it too fat. We want to make it nice and healthy. And at the end, I don't put too much because that's going to be the top of it right there. And so, see right there, my friends. And on the steaks, I have had an opportunity to rest. So very important. Now remember, this is the grain. We're always cut against the grain, friends. And all we're doing is we cut it very nice and thin. You see, and it's beautiful. And the fact that we let it rest, we're not going to lose much juices. You got to let it rest. And see, by the way, some people said, oh, you can't do it in a fry pan. Look how beautiful of a crust we got. Beautiful of a crust. So you cut it, and you see, and it has to be nice and thin, friends. If it's not nice and thin, flame steak is, you're not buying flame steak because it's the most tender steak. It's a great value. It's a great value, my friends. It really is. And I know it's going to be very nice and tender. Look at it. Look at this, friends. Look at this. It falls apart. It's going to be like, oh, yeah. It's delicious. So here we go. Put as much. I love it. Put as much or as little as you want. Right there, you see. Right there. Oh, yeah. Let's put it right there. I like it nice and thin, but that really is a matter of opinion, friends. You do it however you like it. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Right there. All right. And now, we're going to put just a little more cheese on top of it. And then we're going to roll the whole thing. And the way I roll the whole thing is very simple. You know, we could put a little more vegetables on there. There'd be nothing wrong with that, right? We're not going to turn that down. There's a little more vegetables. And then what I like to do, friends, I close the end, right? So then that's my safe. And then I fold it, and then I roll 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 it. I keep this nice and closed. And you see that since I don't have any aioli right there, I am nice and clean, my friends. And right there, I got myself a beautiful wrap that I have no issue eating like this. I could have probably put a little bit more at the end, but just to show you, I could have put a little more at the end. I agree, and I'll do that. Look, you see, we still got ourselves a beautiful wrap right there, my friends, and I'm gonna cut into it. I always take too big of a bite. And then I can't talk. Forgive me. But this, my friend, is beautiful. Got all of the flavors together. The French steak is fabulous this way. I should do more show with the French steak, friends. I'm going to do it. Because this marinated, sliced like that, like I said, I was showing you, friends. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, look at this. This is almost as good as the skirt steak. It's actually in the same league right there. The fact that you cut it really good. And this was just a choice. I don't remember exactly what we paid for this, but very little. And it's fantastic. Friends, I gotta put more food in my mouth. And the aioli with the harissa, it's amazing. It's a little heat, but not too much. Very fragrant, very fragrant. I hope you try it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to ring the bell. Ring the bell. Thanks for watching, friends. It's really fantastic. I tell you what, Jack, this tastes as good as a skirt steak. No? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see how good it looks like on the inside. Look at this. I told you. We should have showed them that. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, Jack. I should have showed them that. Oh well, next time I'll make another one for them. Fantastic. Oh, I'm telling you, why don't you eat this? Huh?